Hundreds of students and their families poured into Florida's state capitol in Tallahassee today, demanding action on gun laws. Last week's shooting at a Florida high school has motivated students across the country to speak to their lawmakers.
If we had stricter gun controls, we would not have lost 17 lives of our classmates, teachers, and staff members. We would not have destroyed the innocence of 3,000 high school students and damaged a whole community in Parkland and Coral Springs. If we had stricter gun control measures in Florida, 17 families would be having dinner tonight together instead of mourning for the loss of their loved ones.
Meanwhile, students surrounding Washington, D.C. marched to the Capitol building and the White House, where the president just held a listening session with survivors. Ashlee has that story tonight.
Around 9:30 this morning, students from 3 Montgomery County high schools left school early to travel to their nearest metro to get to Capitol Hill and to get to the White House in order to demand stricter gun laws. Hundreds of teens stood in front of the Capitol chanting, "Hey, hey, NRA, how many kids have you killed today?" and "Protect kids, not guns." They also held signs that read, "It's our right to feel safe in school," and "Mr. President, how many more kids will die?" I asked a few students for their thoughts.
I'm pretty outraged. Honestly, I don't understand what's taking our country so long. There are plenty of other countries who, after just one mass shooting, maybe 2 or 3, automatically made gun legislation, and they haven't had any since. And I don't understand why we need to have 30 in 1.5 months and other countries can have 1 in 10 years. It just doesn't make sense to me.
I think that everyone should be outraged by the fact that basically no repercussions on gun owners are happening because of, all of this stuff. 17 people were killed. They lost their lives, they went to school, and they're not coming back. And it's really not okay.
Principals asked students not to leave school for safety reasons. According to media reports, the principal of Bethesda, Chevy Chase, said Wednesday's school was scheduled as normal and attendance will be taken in each class, stating she wanted to plan a demonstration at a time when instruction is not disrupted. However, students informed me attending this protest was more important than attending school.
I'm really angry and upset because I feel like we've been doing this same thing for over 10 years and, something needs to happen because if kids are still dying and teachers are still dying while they're trying to help these kids, then what's the point of going to school anymore for them?
The march comes in wake of last week's deadly shooting where a gunman opened fire in a Parkland, Florida high school, killing 17 students and staff. Students are saying enough is enough and it's time for something to be done.
Does my life, does my friend's life, does anyone's life here even matter if they're not willing to show that they care? Like, you're our government. You're basically like the father of our country. Like, help. It's like really sad and it's frustrating. Like, I'm like baffled. I don't even know what to say.
The money needs to get out of it. The NRA needs to stop giving everyone money. We need to put stricter laws on interest groups interfering in our government because they are not people. Interest groups aren't people. We are the American people, and we care about gun control.
Students are saying enough is enough, and it's time for something to be done. In Washington, Ashlee, RT.